Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in the video with yet another video. And today I'm giving you guys part 2 of the best slasher animation in the game. I already gave you guys pretty much a breakdown of every layup package in the game. If you haven't already seen that, go ahead, click the link in the description. Also will be in the comments down below. But for today, I'm gonna be giving you guys the best dunk packages in the game. I always do this and I give y'all a lot of dunk packages. So pretty much I'm gonna give you guys pretty much the 3 best dunk packages. Yeah, go over the alley-oops, contact dunks, park alley-oops, and even give you guys a pretty good animation that you just need to have for every build. So yeah, man, I'm pretty much be giving you guys all the animation that you pretty much need as a slasher or for anybody that just want to use the best dunk packages in the game. So yeah, man, if you haven't already, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's go ahead, hop straight into the video.
I got digital dash camera with a art. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned out the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say. I got digital dash camera with a art. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I have in the bins and pull up.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Alright, so hopping straight into it. So first things first, we're gonna go over the dunk packages. Now, best one-hand dunk package in the game, hands down, has to be athletic one-handers off one. This is the best one-hand dunk package in the game. It's gonna be pretty much very good for not getting blocked, while also being very good for being flashy. So in all, it's going to be having a combination of rim grazers off one and basic one-handers off one, while also having the best things off uber athletics off one. If you don't know about that one, that's really what straight arm tomahawks was previous years, but it's now under uber athletic tomahawks off one. I don't know why, that's just how 2K did it. So yeah, for people that really want that, you can have that. But yeah, I feel like athletic one-handers off one is the best one-hand dunk package in the game. Some unblockable ones that you can go with is rim grazers off one, basic one-handers off one. You can also go with ones like uber athletic tomahawks off one, but that's really up to you. Straight arm tomahawks, they're not the same at all. It's a lot slower animations. If you want that one animation that's really good that usually was in straight arm tomahawks, you have to go to the uber one. But yeah, like I said, best one-hand dunk package in the game, athletic one-handers off one. Alright, next is going to be the best two-hand dunk package in the game. So pretty much when I go two hands, it's 2 hands for safety. So pretty much the most unblockable dunk package in the game for 2 hands is going to be quick drops off one. Now, front clutches, fist pump rim pulls, 2 very good ones. Back scratchers off 2. I mean, I use that for my nigga D-Rose, but yeah, that's very more towards the flashy side. Fist pump rim pulls, if you like to do cradle dunks, euro dunks, very good for stuff that's going out of animation. So pretty much if you want to do a euro dunk, hop step dunk, anything like that, fist pump rim pull is the best dunk package for that in the game. Whether it's a 1-hand, 2-hand, miscellaneous, it don't really matter. But front clutches, people see that as the most unblockable dunk package, so I can see people using that too. But in my opinion, the best one for 2-hand dunks, hands down, quick drops off one. Alright, next is going to be the best miscellaneous dunk package. Now, this is pretty much, in my opinion, for this, it's either a baseline reverse off 1 or baseline reverses off 2. I like baseline reverses off 2 the most. I now use pretty much both when I can on my new build, but on this build I really only use baseline reverses off 2, so that's pretty much why the only reason you see this one. But yeah, baseline reverses off 2, very good. It has pretty much like the fastest animations, but baseline reverses off 1 is just a little bit more smooth, and I can get it off a lot more consistently without hitting a wall. So yeah, pretty much both are very, very good. Only one I wouldn't put on for the baseline reverses is the windmill one, because you're going to be on the ground for a good little amount of time. They even had some of those on the baseline reverses off 1, so if you don't want to do that, that's going to be another thing that you have to worry about with off 1 that you don't really have to worry about when it comes to the off 2. So yeah, man, my opinion, the best one for that is going to be baseline reverses off 2. All right, now moving on to the alley-oops. Now for the alley-oops, they have contact alley-oops and then they have regular alley-oops this year. Contact alley-oops is very new. I'm gonna go over that right here too, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, for the alley-oops, pretty much the best alley-oop package in the game for all around is elite alley-oops. Now if you're a big man, best one is pro because that has pretty much all the standing dunks. But if you're a person that likes to cut and go for lobs, elite alley-oop is the alley-oop package for you. Pretty much all of the alley-oops, whether it's freaky, flashy, simple, they're gonna be in here. Pro has some for cutting too, so if you're a big man, you don't have to worry about that. They have some for cutting in that one too, but it does take a higher requirement to get elite alley-oops. But yeah, elite alley-oops pretty much it's more towards people that's like trying to catch lobs off the move. Standing lobs mainly are in pro. Moving lobs or pretty much stuff where you're moving before you catch it, it's gonna be an elite. Now another thing when it comes to the alley-oops is going to be the contact ones. Which ones do you want for the contact ones? When it comes to the contact ones, me personally, from my experience, you don't really want to go with one. Like when I go over the contact dunks, I'm gonna say the same thing here. One as many other packages as possible to have a higher frequency. The contact alley-oops are kind of overpowered because even if people are bumping you, they can pretty much still get put into an animation depending on how that animation is, to be honest. So yeah, the way contacts work, pretty much they have animations for every single situation depending on where you are and where the defender is. So the more, obviously, the more packages you have, the more animation you have for every single situation. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put on pro and elite. If you can get small, put small. If you can get big man, put big man. But like, yeah, pretty much go pro or elite. All right, next is going to be the contact dunks. Same thing goes here, pretty much. For the contact dunks, you want to put on all the animations you can possibly put. So pretty much pro, elite, small. If you're a big man, go pro big, elite big. It really is up to you. You can go whichever one you think is going to get the best animations. When I do that, I just go pro and elite, or I just go elite usually. But this year, pro is really good, so I do use pro and elite on all my builds. Some builds, I don't buy all of them because I don't care about getting the highest frequency possible. I just want to do the best contact dunk possible. If you're a person like that, just go with pro and elite. But if you want the highest frequency of getting a contact dunk, you want to have pro, elite, small, and a big man if you can do that. So pretty much the way it is, 6'9" and under is pro, and elite, I believe you have to be 6'5" and under, but I can get 6'5". I can get small, so that might have been only current gen. So it might be 6'9", just like the other two. But yeah, pretty much pro is like an 80 driving dunk. I believe elite is 90 driving dunk. Then the big man, you pretty much have to be 6'10", and it has different requirements like standing dunk and driving dunk and stuff like that. So yeah, man, that's really gonna be dependent on certain things within the game. But like I said, you want a higher frequency, pretty much you want as many animations for every single situation. So pretty much just get as many packages as possible. So yeah, man, just go ahead and put on all the packages. All right, next is going to be the best park dunks. Now, for the best park dunks, you can pretty much go with whatever park dunk you want to go with. If you're playing with park dunks, you're pretty much understanding that next gen is a very, very arcadey game. So, park dunks actually benefit from the game being very arcadey. So, you can get blocked a lot more using park dunks because they're a lot flashier animations, but this is an arcade game, so they will work a lot of the time. And there are park dunks, I believe, contact dunks that are within some of these park dunk packages, so keep that in mind. But yeah, you can go with any of these. The best one in my opinion probably is Skywalker because it does the little lob to yourself. None of these other ones do that. Game Time is another good one, but they're all pretty good. They all have distinct special animations to each one of them, so I'm not gonna go sit here and go through every single one. Skywalker probably is the best one because it can kind of throw off people. It make people go right past you because you're doing a lob to yourself and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like that's going to be the best one. But yeah, park dunks, since the game is so arcadey, you can really go with them. But if you don't want to get blocked, I don't advise you using these. But if you're just playing the game for fun, which is what next gen kind of was made to be, can't really try to play it for like comp and like skill gap because it's not what that was made for, to be honest. So yeah, park dunks, just go with whatever one you think is the best. All right, next is the best park alley-oop. Now we got all three animations here: Jordan Kill Gannon, Park Alley-oop 2, and Park Alley-oop 1. Now, usually, I would say Park Alley-oop 2 or Jordan Kill Gannon, but Park Alley-oop 1 has some pretty crazy animations this year, so it's really been tough for me to pick between the three. The last time I updated y'all on this, I pretty much said the same thing. It's still very hard. Now, out of all these animations, I think I have my favorite. I think my favorite Park Alley-oop package right now would be Park Alley-oop 2. It just has the craziest and the freakiest animations that you'll see. But Park Alley-oop 1 is really good too. Jordan Kill Gannon is really good too. You can't go wrong with any of these 3. And last but not least is going to be the animation that you need to have after every dunk, after every layup. As a slasher, you just need to have this. Anytime you get a contact dunk, anytime your teammate gets a contact dunk, anytime you catch a lob, you need to let your nuts hang after every single time. If you're not doing that, stun on the defender every single time, you're doing it wrong. I say this in every single one of these videos, even saying in the best animation videos, that you're just doing it wrong. It's that simple. So yeah, man, that's going to be a must-have for anybody that's watching this video. If you're watching this video, you're not putting this on, you're just an L at that point. I can't even lie to you. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of this video. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. In this video alone, I give you guys the best dunk packages, alley-oops, contact dunks, park alley-oops. For that alone, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Those 2 things really would help. I'm on the road to 100K, so everybody that's dropping a sub, I really would appreciate it. Leaving a like, make it go out to a lot more people, help me in the algorithm. So yeah, man, I really would appreciate it. But yeah, man, turn on notifications, be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody who did well. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Bands to make her talk. If she don't wanna speak, then that shit chalk. I came in peace till that boy talk. I'm on my knees and I'm praying to the Lord. Last year they said I was dreaming a lot. Just 1 year later and we still won't stop. Been stacking my